Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Well, today I'm gonna be ranking the Kanto Pokemon League episodes from worst to best. So pretty much what I'm gonna be doing for this video is I'm gonna be ranking all 7 episodes of the Kanto League saga and placing them from the worst Kanto League episode to the best Kanto League episode. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Hope you can read all that fine. Sorry if you can't. And starting off dead last is to no one's surprise. Number 7, episode 81, Friend and Foe Alike. Thank God this is the last time I have to acknowledge that this episode exists. I mean, if you've seen my season 1 ranking video or my review of the episode, it's no surprise I despise this episode. The way they end Ash's time in the league is insulting. Team Rocket pretty much is the most annoying in this season, and Ash's dumbest moment, knowing using Charizard, knowingly it will not listen to him unless it's a fire type. So yeah, pretty stupidest moment in the series. Absolute worst episode. Screw this episode, is pretty much what I'm saying. Number 6, episode 76, All Fired Up. Now we come to the second worst episode in the Pokemon League, and it's not exactly the greatest start. Now I'll give this episode this. Ash does what he wants to do, and him at the end, knowing about the realism of starting in one of the biggest leagues in the series, yeah. It's pretty sweet. But what Team Rocket does, oh boy. I mean, seriously, who asked for this? This is probably the stupidest scheme yet. I mean, there's nothing else to say. This episode sucks, but it's slightly better than episode 81. That's for sure. Number 5, episode 78, Fire and Ice. This episode's biggest problem, it focused less on the Pokemon League and more on Team Rocket's stupid scheme again. Seriously, what? I mean, it kind of does show the league, but only like half of Ash's battles. I mean, in the second round, we only shown the ending, which robs the Squirtle for, getting Ash to the third round. And then we only see the second half of the third match, which Pikachu does the usual best, which was kind of cool, I guess. But I want to see more of the league, not Team Rocket's stupid scheme to lure trainers into giving them their Pokemon, which is, honestly, Ash, Brock, and Misty should have seen this coming. This is really dumb. Nothing else more. Next. Number 4, episode 80, A Friend Indeed. Now, I was supposed to say this for the last entry, the worst one. Ash's moment to Richie at the start and the end of that episode was pretty good. Sorry I forgot to mention that. But anyway, back to this entry. Ash and Richie are great. I love their little scene together about their time during the Pokemon League, and the cliffhanger ending was freaking spot on. And Richie's introduction is also great. Helping save people in an elevator. What an awesome introduction. And his Pikachu is damn adorable. But I wish there was more of the Pokemon League, hence why it's not higher. But hey, them teaming up together was a cool idea, the way for them to bond. And honestly, and I'm gonna say this again, Richie should have been Ash's rival from the start. They get along so well, they're pretty much mirrors of each other, and they both have Pikachus. And Richie's just so much nicer. Sorry, Gary. So yeah, pretty good episode. I just wish we had more of the Pokemon League in the actual Pokemon League. Number 3, episode 82, Friends to the End. I mean, this is honestly not just a great finale to the Pokemon League storyline, but a great season finale to the season. Ash coming to grips with losing in the Pokemon League is done realistically. And yeah, he takes this lesson on board as Richie also loses in the top 8. And again, their scenes together as they talk about improving on their losses is... Okay, sorry for saying it like that. Realizing they've lost, but learning to grow from their mistakes. Okay, that's a lot better. Sorry I worded that way. But nevertheless, I love that lesson, and it is beautifully done. And that ending is the cherry on top of great. Again, I wish I could have seen Richie's whole fight, but 6-on-6 is a bit long, but hey, I wish I could have seen that. But you gotta feel bad for that kid. He got robbed of the greatest battle with Ash, and he loses in the top 8. He was so close too. So, nevertheless, it's a great finale to not just to the Pokemon League saga, but to the season overall. Solid ending. Number 2, episode 79, the 4th round rumble. Now this is what episode 78 should have been. I do like Bulbasaur and Muck, and even little moments of Pikachu, as they have pretty intense fights. Bulbasaur mostly taking down not just 1, but 2. Pikachu trying, unfortunately, to take down Bellsprout, but fails miserably. And Muck just taking down Bellsprout with 1 move. I mean, kind of morbid, but also kind of funny at the same time. And Jeanette is a pretty decent opponent. I mean, one of the few kick-ass opponents in the series, to be honest. If not underrated. And Ash bringing Muck, a poison type, to a grass field was ingenious. And him not having to rely on Brock and Misty for this battle was a really ingenious idea on his part. And while Gary getting exactly what he deserves is pure sweet taste, missed opportunity to have them face each other in the 4th round. Missed opportunity. But apart from that, a very decent episode that actually focuses on the League, and Ash being at his smartest. But there is one Pokemon League episode that I consider not just better, but pretty much the true start to the Pokemon League storyline. And I think you know what it is. Number 1, episode 77, round 1, begin. I mean, it's no surprise. This episode pretty much starts with a bang. It's pretty much Ash against this magician guy Mandy, as he and him have a pretty good battle. So it's Ash and his Krabby, who's never been in a battle before, up against Mandy's Executor. And yeah, Krabby surprisingly knocks that Pokemon out of the park. And then it evolves into Kingler. As Mandy brings out Seadra, not Horsia. Thank you to one of my subscribers for pointing that mistake out. I humbly apologize for saying it was a Seadra, not a Horsia. Sorry, they almost kind of look the same, but that's no excuse. It's a Seadra, not a Horsia. My apologies. Sorry. But yeah, Kingler managed to knock Seadra out for the count. And even though Golbat gives Kingler a run for his money, he managed to knock that Pokemon out with a Hyper Beam. So fair to say, Ash defeating all 3 of his opponent's Pokemon with just Kingler, which is not only goddamn hilarious, but it shows that Pokemon that have never been in battle can be not just faithful to their trainer, but kick kick some serious butt. So, fair to say, I genuinely love this episode. It's my favorite episode in the Kanto League saga. And I hope the Johto League will be as good as this episode. Johto League, when I get to you, I hope you have more good episodes than bad. Please. And that's the end of the video, folks. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, like and comment and subscribe, and I hope to get more videos out like this. And speaking of which, later today, I'll be giving a full review of Pokemon Season 1. Yes, it'll be the final video that I'll be talking about the first season of Pokemon. Yeah, it's taken a while, hasn't it? But don't worry, it's not the end of Pokemon, but it is the end of me talking about Season 1 of Pokemon on the channel. So keep an eye out for that. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.